read a lot. I'm on track to read 250 books this year. And if I had to buy all those books, it would easily be thousands of dollars. I don't got thousands of dollars. Here is how I maintain my bookish appetites without having to choose between it and actual food. 1, I go to the library. I know that's not really a sky opens, shaft of light, hallelujah chorus type of revelation, but I'm always kind of surprised by how many people, including fellow book addicts, don't utilize their local library. Perhaps you're like me and don't like to pick out books based on the cover while browsing. I'm a firm believer that the real ending to the phrase, "don't judge a book by its cover," is because covers mean absolutely nothing, and you may end up reading a truly horrific, soul-scarring travesty of a book. Do your research. So if, like me, you have a carefully cultivated TBR list on Goodreads, might I suggest a hidden gem of public service, the government-funded Netflix for books that is the library hold system. A lot of libraries now have online systems where you can go in and put holds on books. Just take your TBRs, search for them, put a hold on them, swoop by your local library, pick up your books in the designated book holding area. In, out, it's like a drive-through for books. Plus, a lot of libraries are in cahoots with other regional libraries, and they might have an interlibrary loan system. So even if your local library might not have the book, you can put a hold on it, and some person's job is to drive around to all the libraries, pick up and drop off books. So all you have to do is drive to your nearby library and pick it up. It's like pizza delivery for books. I can't believe the government does this. It's amazing. But if driving to your library is just too much effort, might I suggest a feature rolled out by many libraries in the past few years. That's right, the instant gratification of ebooks courtesy of your local library. Check out your library's website to see if they offer them. If they don't, they may very, very soon. Libraries actually really like ebooks as it allows them to stock more titles even if they might not have the physical space. Okay. I don't read all my books from the library. I do buy some, but I do so carefully. I do want to support authors, especially the ones who I really want to keep writing for a very long time. So one of my personal policies is I never check out a book that I'm going to reread from the library. If I'm going to reread a book, it probably means it was smoking good and the author deserves my money. So for rereads, I buy. I also buy pre-orders of new books from my favorite authors. 1, I like to support my favorite authors. 2, I can't wait around for the library copies to get in, I might get spoiled. And 3, I like collecting first editions of books from my favorite authors, and first editions are never cheaper than when you pre-order them. I buy books in every imaginable way possible, online, new from local independent bookstores, used from local used bookstores. Nothing's off the table. But there's only one place that I give myself carte blanche to go just hog wild and buy anything and everything that catches my eye. And that's at a library book sale. Because the books cost like $1, so I can make it rain books and I'll have spent like 15 bucks. And if you end up not liking the book, you can give it back and they sell it again. And the library makes $2 off the same book. Nobody can lose. Okay, I hope hearing about some of my self-tailored book attainment habits might have provided some at least slightly useful suggestions. Everyone is very unique, so what works for me might not work for you. I would love to hear some of your strategies for keeping yourself in the books but not bankrupt. Lastly, I know there are still areas where people do not have access to libraries. If you live in such an area, I would love to hear your community's story. I think libraries are incredibly important, and we need to be doing more to make sure that everyone has access.